The strongest point of Digong is that, number one, hindi siya magnanakaw. Number two, he projects that he's an action man.
How did you finally convince him, I guess?
We had the only serious thing that I was able to participate in was a dinner, a private dinner actually, between Digong and Coco and myself. Because Coco asked me to be there. I probably Digong also asked na makapunta ko doon. Now, in any event, Linda, ang importante point namin dito is that merong kandidato ngayon, taga Mindanao, and espousing a cause, federalism, which is, to me, the most important thing because hindi naman po pwede na kandidato ko lang dahil sa magaling ka kumanta, magaling ka sumayaw. Huwag naman ganun. Dapat may specific platform. And so, nag-usap kami niyan, and napag-usapan saglit yung federalism. And that is why, if you will follow the pronouncements of Digong, makikita mo na he, aside from the curses, no, sabi ko nga, bawas-bawasan naman yan. I mean, kuminsan while that attracts people, pero, you know.
It can put you in trouble, like what happened to him with the Pope Francis thing.
So, in any event, the strongest point of Digong is that, number one, hindi siya magnanakaw. Number two, he projects that he's an action man. He will not tolerate all kinds of shenanigans of public officials, and at least to some extent, he can point to the experience of Davao in that regard. So, anyway, to make a long story short, isa sa mga napag-usapan nila ni Coco at ni Digong na yung mga tinatawag extrajudicial killings. Okay? Sabi ni Coco sa kanya na kung gusto mo, wag na lang yung mga extrajudicial killings pag-usapan. You might as well work for the restoration of the death penalty and you do it legally. Sabi ni Digong na oo nga, no?
So, death penalty will also, the restoration of death penalty will also be a center, which is pasok na pasok sa PACC advocacy.
Correct.
But let me ask you, because a lot of people have been raising this also, no? What is, we all know that he is being seen, he's also seen, especially by the human rights groups as a human rights violator or extrajudicial killings. But what is a human rights lawyer like Aquilino Pimintel doing, supporting the candidacy of a Rodrigo Duterte?
The reason is that as a lawyer, Linda, you know very well you cannot convict a man prior to trial. And nobody has come up with the specific charges against Digong. Ito si X, pinatay mo. Ito si Y, without following the procedures of the law. No? And so, ako, kung merong mga kasalanan ni Digong about those things, he should pay for that. But in accordance with law. In the meantime, he's presumed innocent. Ganun yun.
Hindi kayo naniniwala because only recently, I think, together with the Pope Francis issue, he said some kind of admission na, you know, may pinapatay siya, etc. Parang it's already coming from him. You don't think that's...
Well, you know, ayan ang problema dito sapagkat kung minsan when you are faced in a situation, a partisan political situation, may nasasabi ka na para magang, daming pinatay. But as he has been challenging Laila de Lima, the Secretary of Justice, who incidentally is running for the Senate, and who I wish would be adopted by the PDP also. But the thing is that si pangalan nito, Digong has to be, for those who are saying that he's a human rights violator. It's so easy to say that, but so difficult to prove. Because we have due process of law. So, in other words, kung meron siyang mga nagawa niya sekreto na problema niya sa Panginoon yan, you should go to confession. Ganun.